Hi, this is Beverly Camp, and this is my assignment for EEC 3009, subunit 4.3. The position statement that I chose was Early Childhood Curriculum Assessment and Program Evaluation. Now, this position statement is important because it sets the guidelines as to how a program should be teaching children through assessment of children and evaluation of the program. By taking this stand, early childhood educators develop appropriate curriculum for early childhood that is engaging and promotes positive outcomes for every child. Along with curriculum, early childhood educators make valid and reliable assessment part of the daily activity to assess children's learning and to aid in the planning and teaching of each child to their fullest potential. Assessment is then used to reinforce program quality. Recommendations by the National Association for the Education of Young Children to adhere to this position regarding curriculum are to implement curriculum that is thoughtfully planned, challenging, engaging, developmentally appropriate, culturally and linguistically responsive, comprehensive, and likely to promote positive outcomes for all young children. And some indicators of effectiveness of this area are children that are active, engaged, and whether it be cognitively, physically, socially, or artistically. Another indicator is that goals are clear and shared by all, and that curriculum goals are defined, shared, and understood by program administrators and family. Curriculum should be well thought out, evidence-based, and organized around principles of child development and learning. The curriculum should be offered in a way that the content is learned through investigation, play, and intentional teaching. Curriculum builds on prior learning, and it should be comprehensive, and the curriculum should also be beneficial to the children. More recommendations for the position statement is to make reliable and appropriate assessment methods that are developmentally appropriate, culturally and linguistically responsive, and tied to a children's daily activities. And supported by professional development inclusive of families, according to the National Association for the Education of Young Children's position statement. Some indicators of assessment effectiveness, according to the position statement, are that ethical principles guide assessment practices, assessment instruments are used for their intended purpose, assessments are appropriate for age, assessments are developmentally and educationally significant, and that assessment is used to understand and improve performance. When a concern arises from assessment, follow-up or referrals should always be used. Programs should be evaluated regularly to ensure standards are met through self-evaluation and to indicate the effectiveness of evaluation of the program. Self-evaluations will document if results are being met and what needs to be changed to achieve goals. These positions brought together will form a solid early childhood curriculum, assessment, and program evaluation for a center and will benefit children, families, and communities.